seen that show. Oh my gosh.
Hi, our video is on conflict, and we are the care crew. And one of the big conflicts that we had in our group was our two goals conflicting with each other. We wanted to get 200 items, and was also to finish early, but we set our first goal, the 200 items, way too high, and we only got 60 because we didn't know what we were doing drives for, and we ended up doing Halloween costumes, which don't get a lot, and that conflicted with getting done early because we had 2 weeks to do another drive till we could finish early, and that conflicted with the timing and stuff. And yeah, our group members, some of them wanted to just turn it in early, finish that goal, and then continue the drive to the end of the year, and then add in, return any of the items back to the Boys and Girls Club and that. But me and Coral, we agreed on that we should keep doing the drive and just finish it. And then some people were on the fence about it, and then Eric didn't want to do it at all. And he conflicted with us, but we changed his mind, and we're going to finish the drive off and turn it in early.
There are a few different types of conflict, such as affective and procedural. There are 5 different types of conflict management, which are obliging, dominating, avoiding, compromising, and integrating. You can manage conflict by avoiding blame, striving for understanding. In a professional article we found by Keenan Spaho, we've looked at the diagnosis conflict management process, and that is by diagnosing, going through an intervention, conflict, and then learning the effectiveness of it, and then getting feedback.
Some of the things that we saw in our video was some behavioral dimension between the group members. That kind of goes to people pounding on the table when they're trying to make their point. I know I do that. I talk with my hands and I pound on the table when I want something done. I've noticed something with Eric is he likes to slide his chair back when he really wants to say something. And I know that I also personally lean into, if I'm talking to Courtney, I always lean across the table to her because she's someone who always sits across from me. So I always point to her and I always kind of talk to her, which probably isn't a good thing because I feel like I leave my other group members out. I sit next to Trevor, and sometimes I feel like I don't get to talk to him as much because I just focus on the people sitting across from me, and that's something that happens with behaviors in it. We've also had some cognitive dimension in our group. In our video, you can see that we had a lot of differences in our group members' goals. For Eric, he really wanted to just be done and to perfect our web page because he's a webmaster, and to him that's the most important goal. So what we had to do that was a complex issue, but we had to compromise, and we are going to help him with the web page next week, but that kind of helped him change his mind, knowing that he's not going to be exiled and doing it on his own. Also, some more things with that is I know Trevor and I really wanted to just still do the drive in general, so it looks like we still are doing something for the club. I know that I've personally talked to them a lot, and they really do want some more drives going on for the kids that will personally benefit them, like Coats and Gloves, so I didn't want to just give that up. Allie has the connection, so we might as well. That's something that was a goal for her, is that she could really get into talking to people and setting the drives and the boxes up. And Rebecca, not Rachel, we don't have a Rachel. Rebecca, she actually had already made a flyer, so that was one of her goals, was making sure that we get that flyer put out that she already put her time into. So that was kind of how we made our decision to keep doing this drive. So some style of conflicts that we had was satisfying our own concerns instead of actually the satisfying the group members' concerns as a whole. You know, I know last week Trevor had a lot of tests due, and we weren't really sure how to get this reflection paper done. It just quit. So we weren't sure how to get that done, so we all just kind of teamed together on the reflection paper, helped each other write out some main points, so that's something that we've done in a meeting before. And I know Eric really just wanted to perfect the web page, so to kind of solve that conflict, we all collaborated, and we're going to meet early next week. As you can see in the video, we're going to meet an hour early next week to just really help him go over. We're going to proofread the website. Courtney's going to help put up videos and the pictures for it, since she's the historian, so she's going to do that. So we're solving the style of conflict with that, and we've just been handling it simultaneously, meeting our needs and the group. That's pretty much how to solve it. Is we all have our own needs as a group. You know, we all have things that we need to do throughout the week, such as tests, but that's something that we tried to put aside as a group to help each other out. Like next Monday, we're all going to get together and work on some stuff, because that's when everyone was actually free. That way, all the assignments don't just fall on one person, because that's some conflict we've ran into in the past, is someone has tests that week or someone can't do it that week because they have to go home. So we just try to really split it up early so everyone can plan on that. We also integrated complex issues. We had resources from Megan. That was the main thing that we needed to do, was get our resources from Megan about the dates due, since it was on the fence of when everything was due for lib submission, and she gave us some key factors to take in mind. And the ultimate thing was solving the goal in class, and I think that we did that by collaboration, which was the ultimate problem solving that we had talked about. So I think we're good, and that's the character goals. That's how we solve our conflict. There's Courtney.